Look, this is Malachi chapter 3, verse 18. Then shall he return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not. You know? Then shall you, I'm saying, because you got false leaders out here, man. You got false prophets out here that claim how much they doing this and that for the people, but they ain't, you know, teach you the right way, man. They ain't telling you what the MOTV is. You know? Revelation 13 and 16, they telling you, oh, it's sin. It's Christianity, or, you know, this and that, or it's just stupid shit, man. Call it for what the fuck it is, man. You know? Lying to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Or Israel that prophets are like the foxes in the desert, man. I believe that's in Jeremiah. No, Ezekiel. You know, just sly as fuck. A fox is like a slick ass, you know, a slick ass being, a slick ass, you know, an animal, man. You know what I'm saying? You got false teachers, you know, that secretly took the bag, you know, and made agreements with Esau, Edom, to just straight lie to the people on purpose, man. And then, and they know the truth, man. They know it makes sense, man. You know? You need to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, for you to lie, you have to know the truth. You have to know the truth for you to lie. This word is faithful and true, man. You got guys that's out here doing that, man. They gotta play their role, you know what I'm saying, for it to manifest out here, man. It makes sense. Because here it is, what the MOTB is, you know, how it lines up, you know, perfectly with, you know, how, you know, the economy is about to be, you know, how Esau, you know, all the central, it's like, I forgot what it's called, the central banks and how, you know, their plan, you know, in the end is to really, you know, rule everybody on the planet, you know, in the end, you know, to have a grain of rice device implanted under your skin, micro C hips, you know, and dealing with this information that's coming out, shit, for like the past like 3 years or 4 or 5 years, you know, definitely, you know, now, you know, dealing with the CBDC, the central bank digital currency, you know, and how pretty much, you know, what it's getting ready to lead to, you know, and you know, and deal with this whole Fed now situation. I'm saying how you know how literally, you know, total control is gonna be brought through. You know what I'm saying, through the Fed now, the people's money, and how it lines in perfectly with the central bank digital currency, man. You know, if that's gonna be the new norm, there's nothing to, you know, for them to, you know, to bring in, you know, mass implementation of micro C hips amongst people, man. But it's not. Let me get the preset. Look. Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 3. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, woe to the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the deserts. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh by Shemi outside. You know? This is July 1st, man. It's July 1st, and and it's talking about how the Fed now is getting ready, I'm saying, to, to be taking place, to roll out in this month. Out there in Nigeria, the CBDC is, is in full effect. It's in full effect out there in Nigeria, man. And and Nate, I'm saying, Nathaniel Oliver from IUIC, he's being questioned, from those that live in Nigeria, or I believe Nigerian Jakes. I'm saying he's being questioned on what to do if it's the MOTB or not. See, bro, the truth is gonna come to manifestation, man. You know what I'm saying? These questions, bro, it's gonna be inevitable, man. Because what you're teaching does not make sense to what is happening in real fucking life, man. At some point, people, that people are gonna be questioning you, man. You're gonna have to have answers for it, man. But how does that make sense when here it is? There's another group that's been teaching about this for decades. That's been teaching about this for decades, and and they never switched up. They never switched up. They've always been, sticking to their doctrine. Pertaining to what the MOTB is and how it's a C-hip. And here it is. They about ready to get away. It's like, they about ready. They're about ready to get rid of cash. So this rollout of the CBDC makes perfect sense for them to establish, man. To where all your bread is made digitally. Access digital. No more liquid cash. You know what I'm saying? Them having access to your bank accounts, and can restrict how much you want to spend. It's like how much you're able to spend. You can't even spend as much as you want to. If you're at the grocery store, you want to buy shit like 4 gallons of water. Now through the Fed now, they're able to just, look into your shit and see if you owe any debts or whatever. And see, if you owe any debt to any type of, payments, and you spending shit, all this money on, water, they can just, cancel the transaction and tell you nah, man, because, since you owe this much money to your whatever, to your, to your car loan, this and that, you can't be able to buy this, so the transaction is blocked, man. That type of shit, that's just an example, quick example, but these, so you see through that now they're able to do it, once the Fed now is established and, liquid cash, your paper money is just obsolete. Now it's just, the digital currencies now, it's established with the Fed now. Now they have full total control of what you spend, of what you're doing, or where you're sending your money to. And if that's established, all it takes is for a major false flag to instill fear amongst the people. or a major chaos, a major chaotic, type scenario to where the people are gonna be begging on their knees, you know, societies collapse, no more, internet, power, electricity. It's a stone age. It's dog eat dog, dog eat dog world out here. Everybody's, just fucking fending for themselves. Seconds is 15. Neighbors kicking their houses for lack of bread, for great tribulation. And neighbors have, no pity against another. Your best friend neighbor that that you was cool with, that you lived in this house for 20 plus years. Because of the the grave situations, the grave circumstances that's happening worldwide. You see him, kicking down your door. I'm saying holding you at fucking gunpoint. I'm saying because he gotta feed his family. Telling you, open your cabinets and give me what's in your cabinets. All for the lack of bread. These type scenarios, these type, tribulation scenarios, it's gonna happen everywhere, man. Martial law, and boom, people are gonna be just begging for it to stop. Please, something. Esau gonna slide right. He's gonna slide right in. With the fucking, his golden solution for you. He's been what's the word? Fucking marinated. The fucking golden solution for you that he's been marinating for centuries, man. You know what I'm saying? For you to take this grain of rice, the vice, and plant it under your skin. Fucking stupid, bro. Like, nobody's in front of you, right? Just blaring the horn. You know what I'm saying? But, Esau will come in and slide right in with that solution. That solution for you, for you to take that seat hip. That's according exactly. I'm saying what's written in Revelation 13 and 16, to where he causeth all, both small and big. Yeah, but see, he's gonna cause it to happen, man. Ain't no one bringing this chaos. How about me outside is using Esau to bring forth this chaos, man. You know what I'm saying? To bring forth this, this chaos. There's fireworks going on. So. Order out of chaos, man. Order out of chaos. Hegelian dialectic. Pressure from below. It's like below. Pressure from above and pressure from below. Esau, Yahweh Shemi outside is going to use his sword to bring forth this great trouble upon Jacob in these last days. And this trouble is for, it's geared, it's cued for Jacob, man. Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble. This time is geared for you. For the rebellious of our people, man. We're rebellious. Just like it, man. You can't be distracted by this. 4. Sorry, Ezekiel 13, verse 4. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. In the deserts, you have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shah. See, the Lord is fair, man. The Lord sent forth upright teachers, man. The Lord has always been sending forth upright teachers. And on the flip side, you got false teachers, you know. But if you truly desire to seek the living power, it's on you to search, man. It's on you to search for the 100% truth, man. You know, the Lord said, "Ask, you shall receive," man. You know. So you got Jake stuck in these churches because they don't give a fuck about the Lord, man. These niggas don't give a fuck about truth, man. You know. Jake stuck in these, every Sunday going to these fucking churches and shit. Y'all don't give a fuck about truth, man. Yeah, y'all just blindly following. And not just the churches. You got, those that's stuck in these congregations, man. You don't really care about truth, man. You honestly don't really give a shit about, what's really the truth according to the Bible, man. Because you still, sitting in this fucking, you fucking still sitting in his congregations, enjoying the lies that you're being fed to, not giving a shit, you just soaking it up, eating it up. You know what I'm saying? But you don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, those that's of the election, they gon' diligently, search out Yahweh Shah. They gonna diligently search out, for who is the living power, for who it is that, that the scriptures is written of, man. Deeply search thorough information, on who he is, what his true name is, what language he spoke, who are his people, Member of the election is going to do so, man. And those to whom that information is ordained unto, they gonna run right into it and be fed, by the upright teachers and men which the power has set up in these last days. These are times we live in, man. We're living them right now. We're living them right now. You know what I'm saying? We're living these times exactly right now. Damn. Hey, these fireworks are popping, right? But you know what I'm saying? It's no coincidence, man. This July you're getting ready to see that movie Oppenheimer. I'm dealing with Oppenheimer. Man, which in Einstein and shit, invented the first atomic bomb. I believe the atomic one, if I'm not mistaken. Major fireworks are gonna be popping off real soon, man. Major fireworks are gonna pop off, man. It's a spirit, because because they get ready to drop that movie. In like 2 weeks.